It's been a little while since I've done 2 videos in a day on this channel, but I'll tell you what, I saw this bike sitting in the showroom today and I figured that it is absolutely the perfect occasion to bring you guys 2 videos in one day. So without any further hesitation, let me go ahead and jump right into this one, y'all. Would you believe me if I told you that this bike is a used unit? This beautiful, beautiful racing machine just so happens to be the 2021 Kawasaki ZX-10R, the KRT edition, and it doesn't get much better in the used department here at Velocity. It is absolutely ridiculous that we got a new bike like this one with such minimal usage. We're in love with this bike. We sell the new ones, but this was owned by one person and he brought it back, and I won't lie to y'all, this is the reason why it's back in. Homeboy did not know how to ride it necessarily, and he dropped it. So we had to replace that side mirror up top, had to replace a piece of the handlebar and the foot pegs on our right side here. But those were minimal replacements, and honestly, this bike is still running performance-wise like it is brand freaking new. You have to absolutely love the KRT cosmetic additions to this bike. That classic Kawasaki green with the white and red accents on this thing. And let me tell you right now, this thing absolutely freaking moves. I don't think that there's any other way for me to put that other than it will fly. This bike is actually around the same price range MSRP wise as the ZH2 that I did a video on just a while back, maybe last week or the week before, I don't exactly remember. And their performance is very, very comparable. The H2 is supercharged. This one is not, however, this one acts like it. That's why this bike's stock is probably better than the ZH2, if I'm being entirely honest. Got this breastplate up top here on the gas tank, so to help you when you're laying down on this thing. I'm going to show you guys the digital display up front here as well. Absolutely gorgeous. This is that new age Kawasaki display that when you're up to a certain RPM count, it'll actually start to blink and let you know it's time to switch into a new gear, which I think is pretty freaking cool. And you got all your new bells and whistles on the left side. You know, you got your menu selection and everything up here, and your ignition and kill switch all in one right here as well. This bike, I mean, I'll let the bike talk for me here. That's nasty. That is just nasty what this bike is capable of. And that's the difference, I think, between this bike and the ZH2 that I was talking about, is that this is a heavier bike. So this bike actually makes a little bit more sense up to speed on the highway and everything. This is a more comfortable speed bike. You're able to really lay down on this thing in comparison to the ZH2, which sits a little bit vertically in comparison to this. And I mean, that's the thought process behind it. That's why this is the KRT edition. That's why Kawasaki loves their ZX-10Rs for the track, is because they're designed for the track. They're designed to be able to minimize drag by laying down on these things and really digging into the corners. And this is a quick and nimble bike for sure, with an unbelievably gorgeous front end as well. I love this new Kawasaki headpiece up front here. Just gorgeous, the way that it all comes to a point right there towards the middle of the wheel well. But these bikes are absolutely nothing to mess around with, and luckily we got this one. It's really, really tough for us to get our hands on used bikes, especially used bikes like this one right now. So anytime we get it, it's a pretty special occasion at the moment. Got the Brembo brakes. This thing is absolutely phenomenal, from rubber to metal, from top to bottom. And I'll tell you right now, this bike's not going to be here for very long. none of these kind of used bikes are ever here for very long because they're so sought after right now when the market is so very tough to get your hands on bikes like this. But I will tell you that if you're looking for something like this, you know we got it. We'd love to try and help set you up with something like this so you could have some fun this summer and really let loose. And I gotta ask y'all to please take care of yourselves for the rest of this week. Find someone you love, give them a real big hug for me, and you guys take it easy. God bless you.